really good here in Central California, the T123B. The green machine, the Panasonic second chassis that was, I believe, plate modulated, and as Chrissy just told us, 11 tubes, including that 12AX7 in the modulator and a 6B25 for the power output. If you can still hear me, Chrissy, take another transmission before you go. Over. Going strong, and it's sounding good, and you're amazing everybody on the video chat. They're thinking, wasn't Chrissy just here? And they're saying, wait, that's Chrissy on the video. Sounding good, over. All right, from the Batman movies and everywhere else, you know, I love a radio that my shirt. Thank you for starting us off. I can double check it. The Robin T123B. Christy is one of our listeners and checking in from Ohio. Thank you. Over. What I think is being able to hear the likes of me and through all the stations that are in Northern California and Southern California and on San Francisco, the lowly old tube radio network beaconing through 123B. My name is Dennis Net Control, and we are listening for your old tube radio. All right, number 7. Maybe we can return the favor and have the Central Valley beaconing up to wherever the skip land may be. Take a transmission.
Big old green tram TR27E. Power out.
Right, EV microphone will launch you in at 9:17, and the even machine Transtor 27E, the last model before doing a good job. Give us another transmission. Over.
YouTube's had to be replaced, and it's the only thing I've ever had to do to it. So.
Not bad at all. The big S meter, where I might be, I don't know, 20 over, 30 over. We're only about a mile apart.
Yeah, you get up in there, but as this thing goes.
All right, well, sounding good. The Transtor 27E only had to change a few tubes. Now, if you took a look at the ad from 1963, I'll just read it. It says, when tuning the 31.5 megacycle first conversion receive oscillator coil, which is L2, tune for maximum DC voltage at pin 7 of the 6BK7, that's number 2. Then looking at the coils from the bottom of the set, turn the counterclockwise to drop the grid on pin 7 voltage by 2 volts. This results in optimum oscillator stability. You realize that the lawyers, this is 1963, and in 2022, the lawyers would not let them put a service in there now without probably all sorts of lines of verbiage about unplugging the radio, and we're not liable for you shocking yourself and everything else.
Yeah, disclaimers, you'd have to see a whole bunch of them before you can even get to the operation board. Horrible. Of course, they would probably figure you would add a vacuum tube voltmeter at the same time.
Oh, that is Tram Electronics out there in Winnisquam, me put a shot of the radio back up, and I should make radio. If you're seeing the picture at oldtuberadio.net or watching video, indeed the radio that we are listening to is tuned down on the frequency right now. Take another transmission. Thanks for Radio 2 tonight. Back to you.
Man, thank you as always. Sit back and listen. Man, too many tubes warming up.
Tell me about it. Don't need tubes to make the room warm tonight. The Tram TR 27E checking in from 1963.
How about that OTR?
This is that OTR. Take a transmission. I think that's the number 4. It's sounding good.
Correct. You got me, and I put a fresh 9-volt battery in the microphone, and everything sounded really good out here tonight. I'm glad I was able to sneak in early.
Hey, not a problem. You'll be number 3 on the list. What I'm going to do is find... I think we do have a stack of radios. This is one of the rare ones. We don't get a lot of these. I'm not sure between those Mark IIs and the Mark IIIs and all of that, what the production numbers were on this particular radio, but there it is, the Golden Eagle, Browning Golden Eagle Mark IV, a rare bird, the pun intended. The audio is sounding good for transmission.
Yeah, I'm glad everything's still working good. You know what I noticed in that picture is it appears to me it's missing the Golden Eagle on the speaker cover, and I'm not wondering if Harvey didn't get that and stick it on his custom microphone he's always talking about.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I see. It does look a little plain on the speaker, and they wouldn't be putting out a radio like that, especially when they have the great Flying Eagle on the street. I'm looking for a courtesy. I don't see a courtesy on this radio, so I don't know where the picture came from. I know it's not one of our local pictures, but I think sound, your radio is representing the picture and the sound quite well.
Well, I sure appreciate that, and yeah, thanks to Harvey. Otherwise, it probably would have never seen the light of day again. And yeah, thanks for letting me check in tonight. I hope everybody's having a good evening and staying nice and cool in this hot weather.
We are definitely trying to stay on top of it. The Browning Golden Eagle Mark IV, this came out probably either late 76 or I'm showing 1977. In 1977 dollars, it was real close to $900, about $450 a pop for each unit. And I think 1977, that was probably the price of a used Pinto. So had you not bought the used Pinto, but bought the Browning Mark, probably have a better deal, and no doubt you would still have the radio, and it wouldn't do any bad things. Give us one more transmission. It's sounding good from near Sangertown.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back then, that's for sure. And the radio, like I said, I really appreciate Harvey keeping it up and running. I didn't realize it was such a rare item when I got it from my buddy's garage, but I sure do enjoy talking on the Old Tube Radio Network on it once a week. Thanks a lot, Dennis, and all you guys have a great evening.
All right, the Old Tube Radio Network, we're here on Channel 1127-085, something we've been doing since around 1985. We're also at oldtuberadio.net, beaconing there and on the YouTube. So you can actually watch the replay of the video and give yourself your very own radio check. Looking good here on OTR. Somebody said T4, I don't even know what that is, on the big TV and sitting in a big fluffy chair. Well, I'm sorry, I'll back away from the television set. We'll try and keep more radios and less of the net controller. OTR is standing by, and we are listening for radio number 4. That's what I need. I need to spruce up the radio room here. Put one of those big monitors behind. You know what we do have? I can. Do I have power? I don't know if I have power. Oh yeah. Okay. We got power to the 223. I don't think I'll mess up turning it on. Just do a little decoration that way. The 102 behind me is on. I'll be standing by, listening for radio. Oh, we haven't heard from the jingle singers. I had to round them out. Everybody's out. Nobody's inside. They're all out. I think we have a quorum of singers, and so we will say this.
OTR, the Old Radio Network. The station for you is OTR.
For radio number 4. Oh, Joe making a little receive adjustment there. Let me log you in at 9. I set my beverage in front of the big Micron LCD. What time is it? 9:26, I think, here on the West Coast time. Let's get back to the control room. Did you hear Chrissy on the radio? It sounded great on that Robin 123 beat. Go ahead, take a transmission. Tell us what you got.
We sure did. We were listening to every word. I'm on my pretty little blue radio there, Dennis. Radio. I was just kind of listening over there a little bit there to kind of see her fundamentals, but on the backside, not too much. Not too much other than it is plugged on the AC side. It could be a motor too, if I had the right plug to it. Nothing fancy on it. We got your volume, your strong. Of course, your channel selector and your little speaker there. We are on a Turner Plus 3 decimal.
It is sounding good. I've got the one and only picture. It's really a good picture, and I'm pretty sure it's probably representative of what you have. You may have, but it looks like there's a bracket which you may or may not have. This has the blue microphone in, which your radio did have. You have since modified it to put in the microphone that you are using. It sounds good. World Radio Labs, WRL, a very famous company from, Leo Meyerson, doing WRL for ham radio people, putting in big giant boat anchor, high current, high volume, high power radios, and just sort of toning it down and bluing it out for the Class D 11-meter radio, but doing a good job of keeping it sounding good. Back to you.
Thank you much, Dennis. Yeah, not bad for a little 7 outfit. I think it's about 7 tubes and 8 channels. And doggone it, this one does have the original mobile bracket. I could just about see this one under my dash, maybe of an old 59 Ford, a good metal bracket. A dashboard where a guy could hang this one up. Boy, it was nice under there. But this one has the original microphone, the little blue microphone, and the original bracket.
Yeah, I don't have information on that. It probably needs a cord, a special plug in the back to adapt it for 12 volt. Not sure if it went 6 volt DC. I'm thinking by 1959 and the old Fairlane 500 there, you probably didn't have a 6 volt system. But if you put it in your 55 Crown Victoria, you probably would need the 6 volt conversion. It looks good. I think you're tuned in to us, Channel 11. You got an extra little crystal socket, so we'll have to find Harvey. We'll have to see if we can find you a Channel 11. You can just have that OTR night. You just go to the crystal position and you are ready to go. Over.
Roger. We'll have to get with him on that. But I appreciate you letting me check in the hustler. We always enjoy talking on this one. And you know what? It's been a real dependable little radio. Doesn't take long to warm up. Those 7 tubes heat up pretty quick. And they shoot ready to go there in about 5 minutes. We're really enjoying this one. Thanks for letting me check this one in, Dennis.
Yeah, well, I think we recommend like 2 to 5 minutes when you turn them on, let the tubes warm up, and the radio will be happy. That's the thing about transistors and tubes. Transistors got to have heat sinks, and you need fans, and it's got to be cool. I mean, working in the broadcast industry like I do, when you have transistor stuff, the rooms have got to be 68 degrees. Well, if it goes to 78 degrees, the equipment, you don't care about the people, but the equipment has to keep cool. Now, tubes, on the other hand, they don't care if it's 102 degrees. They will work just fine. So keep that in mind. Here during the summers in the Central Valley, the tube radio is not complaining when it's 102 degrees. So go in there and check them in. Thanks for radio number 4.
Dennis?
This is the basic Dennis, over.
I had the volume down. Channel 11 crystal for what?
Oh, I'm saying Joe, let me put the picture back up, has that, the WRL Hustler. I notice it has a crystal position. I don't know if it would take a straight 27085, because then he'd have like an OTR. He could go around willy-nilly shooting DX on his hustler, but on Saturday evenings he would just flip the switch up to crystal, and he'd be ready to go.
Well, what are the positions in there in Channel 11? One inside.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, I wasn't thinking of that. I'm thinking that does that change the tuning? I'm assuming the spotter. No, I guess that's just that's right. And just for transmit, because you did have to. So, Joe, I don't know what I'm thinking. Of course, you're already crystal controlled for Channel 11. You just wouldn't have to turn the knob. You wouldn't have to remember what number it was. The old Tube Radio Network.
Humanity refuse to take responsibility.
Around the
How do you do? Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you. Wherever you are, the friendliest nation for you by far is known to all.
The old Tube Radio Network.
Yeah, just looking at the RE because we go to negative 100 peaks. It would go into clipping. You listen on the air, the phase rotator. Rotator's helping out on the Wheatstone to keep
Break OTR.
over the air signal sounding good and allowing us to get a little bit more than 100% positive peaks. But enough about that. We want your positive peaks on your tube radio. We're listening for number 5.
Break OTR.
And the break OTR, go ahead, please.
Hey, Dennis, Tony again. I was trying to wait for the end of the show, but I'm kind of dozing off here. You would take responsibility for your... Could you get a power mic off? How am I sounding now?
It sounds okay. Now you're probably a little undermodulated, but I hear you just fine. There's no random noise. I think that other microphone was fine. It just sounded like it was turned up a little bit too high.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Yeah, like I said, I apologize. I was trying to wait for the end of the show for this, but I was starting to doze off here, and I just thought I'd jump in real quick. Hope you don't mind. Come on,
Okay, that is not a problem. One of the reasons we are also here is for technical assistance, microphone checks, items of interest, modes of operation, that kind of stuff. So perfectly okay. And I know a lot of people heard you before the program started, so they'll make the... I hear you just fine. So either with it or without it. My guess is it probably just needs another notch or two of gain on the preamp mic, and you should be fine. That's where it almost sounded like you had a Roger beat turned on, but the noise was sort of random, but it didn't cover you up. So thanks. Let me go to where is my handy little stuff here, the SWL list, which is on my item of interest, and we will go to SWL 5252 and say hello to pro tip. Don't take your radio into the pool. We do like those handy tips. Aaron is giving us the I don't even go near the pool if I'm going to be on the radio because of what happened not too long ago, which I actually think is probably still archived on a video.
Audio test 1 2 audio.
This is
conditions.
On the old Tube Radio Network. We're listening for radio numbers 5. Or is it 6?
I thought I heard the mini grass. I guess not.
Make that radio 5. And Richard, are they really trying FT8 on 27075? I guess that's right, because 28075 or about there where it might be happening. That'll be that. I hope they don't do that here. It might be a little bit annoying. Yeah, Uncle Harold, but I don't even know when that was. I'm not sure if it was February, March, April, May. I'm not sure. Maybe it's. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they just, you can only have 10 weeks and then they fall off or whatever. Maybe it's been deleted. All right, we have a radio. Let me find the list, and I am going to put in Mr. Hustler for Radio 5. Go ahead. Over.
Thank you much, guys. Well, we got this one here. Warmed up pretty good. We'd like to check in on Robin 123B. I think this is 11 give me those extra 10 channels that are in this radio. Now, I think we're doing about 5 watts on this one, and we're on a
D123B. All right, we're returning the favor. Returning the favor of Central Valley, the great 123B we heard at the top of the check-in period here. What we'll call it, it says Robin 23 channels, Citizen Band Transceiver. We'll call it 23 Citizen Channels Plus. So I'm assuming that with the switches, you don't lose any channels, right? I mean, are you gaining some other frequencies but losing something from 1 through 23?
And that's about right. Yeah, well, we go with the switches there. We gain back channel 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So with the switches in the position that it's in now, we got this channel here, and down below we got the other channel. So kind of a weird setup here, but other than that, pretty red light flashing. And we do have our text line on. My PA speaker, my amber light comes on, my external speaker. And that does work fine. Other than that, Dennis, doggone it, we are on a desk mic. This is D104 Lollipop, it is powered. And that about does it for this one.
I like to watch it across.
Sounds good. Really good audio, and I agree. Joe's Robin sounding good. Excellent tonight with the. What is the microphone you're using on that again?
This is D104. It's D104
strictly for maximum audio. If you want to be loud without just or going over the top, you've got it perfectly, and it really pushes your voice out. No matter what channel you might be on, I'm sure it's making the let's go to super close, extreme close up. It is speaker mod, but that light must be blinking.
It's been doing pretty good. We got about a quarter, I think, open on the desk mic, and I thought we might leave it at a quarter. Check the battery. Got good voltage on the battery, and we think we went on the wiring on the mic. We did change. The last time this was kind of skipping out on, and I have a little work I need to do on that one. But Dennis, thank you for letting me check this.
It is my pleasure to put you down for Radio 5 tonight for Robin T120 Bravo 11 Tubes, produced by Robin, produced by Panasonic, one of the Panasonic chassis for Robin, and it was one of the more deluxe radios, had all the meters, all the lights. 11 tubes. It looks like at oldtuberadio.com there is an operator's manual and a schematic, and it will go 12-volt DC with the proper cable. Showed up in 1972, 1976, the last production run, because, of course, it was on the 23-channel radio channel. Heard the FD. Thanks for bringing it by. And Chrissy, thanks for that, letting us know that we were talking about that. He was on the Tramstar 27E right after Chrissy's check-in, making those conditions were still in. So Ed, you were making it up the hill, the big hill into Idaho. They said you sounded great.
Breaker.
Yeah, Breaker, go ahead. This is the Old Tube Radio Network.
Old Tube Radio Network. Well, that's a nice sounding radio. Thought I'd put in there and let you know. Just coming straight back around Oregon, figured I'd say hello and dump it down your way.
All right, sounding good. We are here in Central California doing the Old Tube Radio Net, something we've been doing for over about 37 years. We're live streaming at oldtuberadio.net right now. We've got a live video going on for joining us.
Wagon burners on the way. Wagon burners, Suburban 1012.
One of the Old Tube radios. Feel free to bring it by, but stop by anytime.
Down the pipeline like 30 days later.
And we are getting that almost like 6 meters.
Hello, 14
coming in.
Number 5. Have a good evening out that way.
They will be around.
Along 1012 in the Suburban wagon burner with the shocker wave.
Here's the DX map. You'll only see it on the video. We're close to where it says DMO7 here on OTR, and it's open. We're let's see, open up to Arizona, all up and down the West Coast, Oregon, Washington, to Idaho, out near Colorado, maybe some Montana as well. So, and look at the numbers: 60, 50, 54. That is 60, and an 81 on the FM broadcasting. That's how far open conditions are tonight. The Old Tube Radio Network standing by.
Check, number 5. Check. You have a good one. Take care. Enjoy. Number 5 in the mini grass twister. Aloha.
All right, Sanchez, nice audio, 20 over on the S meter here at the Old Tube Radio Network. Drop by any time when you hear the Old Tube Radio Network from Central California beaconing through.
Hey, digger one. Making a lot of noise over here.
All right, yeah, there's a video. You can watch the replay in about, on the tube site in about 90 minutes. And you can hear your great audio. Even give yourself a radio check. I put the S meter up for you. And we are listening for radio number 6, Tube Radio number 6, OTR standing by. Go ahead, Harvey, over.
Please tell me that I'm more than 19 over.
Let's see. I'm going to put the full screen S meter, and everyone can give you a radio check. Go ahead.
Well, no, the guy in Oregon's 20, so I'm afraid I might be just 19. Aloha, Digga War, wagon burner, sucker wave.
You are peaking up to S8. Over.
Yeah, I kind of thought so. Yeah. Okay, I'll have one to check in, but I'm going to wait till near the end. Because it's not going to be even 8.
All right, GSW's giving you a...
Okay, aloha, have a good evening that way. Hey, Digga War, sounding good around the Golden State. Wagon burner, suburban, shocker wave.
I think it sounds like 19 and a half. All right, well, we're definitely getting some of the E-skip now, and like I said, I've never seen numbers that big on the DX list. I mean, 10 meters is open, 6 meters is open, and 11 is working pretty good. OTR standing by, and we're listening for radio number 6. Or even here in the west.
About at 748.
Boys.
748, bring on back to the west side. Wagon burner, suburban, Northern Cal, break. Wow. Says right here, bias approval rating is down. Wait a minute, took you out. Digga One took you out. Did you say you in Canada? Hey, bring it on back to Northern Cal. The wagon burner, bring it.
I can't believe some of these numbers up in the 70s.
Okay, Digga One, have a good evening. Shock away, wagon burner, smoker cruising. Northern Cal.
Radio, DX FM broadcast band. You might be hearing some stations on open frequencies like FM coming from some far off stations. Yeah, Harvey, did you hear that? I mean, Dwayne would like you to put up a real antenna. I know people tell me the same thing.
Yeah, I was waiting for Dwayne to say something like that. Yeah. Well, maybe late summer, early fall, I might.
Hello, Radio 23 Skidoo.
And you can, as you listen, you hear the stations. They'll be at S3, and all of a sudden they'll be at 20 over. And this is the beginning of cycle 25.
Break OTR.
Next year.
Hey, station calling 23 Skidoo. We got a copy on you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, bring it on back. 23 Skidoo. We're listening.
100. Lots of motherfuckers.
Number 30, we hear ya. We can't make it to Fresno, but we can make it everywhere else. 23 Skidoo.
I hear you, Harvey, so don't go away.
Okay, I won't go away.
Okay there, number 30. Thanks for the shout. If you can get into the network, relay my check-in. 23 Skidoo. 73.
Roger. ICM 100 Charlie.
All right, I'm looking for a picture. Now, we got one. It says it's from Paul's collection. Let me find it here. All right, we're good, and I hear you without it, but like I said, getting noisy, you might need audio. Screen on. There we go. All right, it's up and running. Over.
Okay, it's supposed to be a 12-channel radio, but the person that had it before me, I guess, put 23 channels on it, and it's got the smaller...
One double bomb, bring it on back.
Type dial on it.
Okay, I see. I was going to say, it doesn't look like it's 23, but I see the channel selector right in the center. Looks like it might be illuminated somehow, and doing the crystals, whether they're on the rotary socket or not. You're right in the center.
One double one, northwest corner, wagon burner, suburban, Northern Cal, waiting, right?
Receive on the non-crystal part.
Roger. Don't know if you can hear me.
Hey, Digger one, Twister, we're touching down. Digger one.
There's just 3 positions. Tune for 23 channels. Then position 1 and 2, crystal receive.
Okay, so it's tune, then crystal receive 1 and 2. Boy, you need it. Operate and tune mode.
Roger, calibrates like the spot position. Someone put 23 channels in it.
Only 7 tubes. The power and push to reset. Do you ever have to push to reset?
Statistics.
Instead of 7 tubes, this one is there are 2 tubes in the speaker meter box. You need those 2 tubes.
Well, now, see, this is...
All right, speaker meter. This radio is
3/4 of the families that are...
750. I'm assuming that would probably match with a lot of the executive radios. I mean, there are a lot of them, like 150 and whatever. So that would be the attachment that goes with most of the CPZ models.
Kids' fault.
There's an accessory
Reverse mortgage.
speaker meter.
I've been doing something long before that. If you're depending on your parents to take care of you past your age of about 16, well then, you all
My head just in the right spot.
You're kidding. So you plug it in and does not mute to the other speaker?
Oh, they didn't get it. We had to buy it. It wasn't a freebie, dude.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. That's not gonna work.
Okay, interesting. And I heard that just as here. I thought I heard Dwayne talking to somebody. He was actually chatting with the 23 do Valley out to the Central Coast. That's funny. So the D201 made it up to the Robin T123B. I didn't hear Mitch, but I definitely didn't hear Dwayne.
In order for me to live.
In a free position. Smoke? You must be a...
All right, and you know what? I found a picture in the Rolodex. Here it is. Super cool. Now that's interesting. It looks like it might have two separate speakers on either side of the meter. This is very cool. What a great addition to that radio. I can't put both pictures on at the same time. But I'm just concerned about those two little small speaker grills. So tell us, does it actually have two speakers mounted in that box?
One 5x7 automotive.
Wagon burner, suburban DC, mobile, Northern Cal, break up. I'm just wondering what other things it measures. Yeah, because it doesn't really calibrate when you look at how the meter is at 150. I think it would be 15, 150, 1500, or 60, 600, 6000. But I don't know where they get the 40. Very interesting. All right, if we're looking at the picture, this is the speaker and meter.
You're going to build side, huh?
And the radio back up. So it matches. Tube 6AQ5 and 12 volt DC. So that gives me a clue that this